Hey guys, welcome to The Sports Entertainer. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you never miss out on any of our videos. Our first wrestling news story of the day is huge Bloodline tag team match announced for Money in the Bank. Now the fallout from this past week's edition of Friday Night SmackDown continues after Jey Uso made up his mind to stick with his brother Jimmy Uso and betray the tribal chief Roman Reigns and the Bloodline faction more specifically. The Usos are now officially done in the Bloodline, and WWE have literally wasted no time in capitalizing off of the hype of this major storyline swerve. And for those of you who did not hear yet, the company revealed yesterday on social media, just one day removed from Jey Uso's betrayal of Roman Reigns on SmackDown, that there will be a major Bloodline tag team match at the upcoming Money in the Bank 2023 Premium Live event, and this basically confirms what Roman Reigns will be doing at Money in the Bank. There had previously been reports that Roman would be main eventing Money in the Bank, and that's likely still true, because WWE have revealed that at the upcoming event, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will be teaming up to face off against the Usos in a massive match, and by all means most wrestling fans were extremely excited with this news. And as of right now, it does seem like a lot of fans are backing the Usos to get the job done against Roman and Sikoa at Money in the Bank. By all means, this is fantastic storytelling on WWE's part, and this major tag team match between Roman and Solo against the Usos was always the anticipated endgame that fans expected, and it's definitely happening a lot sooner than some fans would have imagined, because many believe that WWE were going to save this must-see Bloodline tag team match for SummerSlam, but here we are going to get it in just a couple of short weeks on July 1st, which is truly amazing. Let us know how excited you guys are for the upcoming Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos match at Money in the Bank, and who are you supporting in this match, Reigns and Sikoa or the Usos? Let us know down in the comment section below. Roman Reigns reacts to the Usos' betrayal and sends message. Now with the announcement from WWE that Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will be facing off against the Usos at the upcoming Money in the Bank 2023 Premium Live event in less than 2 weeks, the Tribal Chief will definitely not have much time to process the fact that the Bloodline has completely fallen apart after Jey Uso's betrayal on SmackDown. However, Roman Reigns has reacted to the betrayal, and according to one of our sources, Roman Reigns has reacted the way that many fans would likely expect. The head of the table is beyond furious and wants to make an example out of the Usos for turning their backs on the Bloodline. It has been rumored that when SmackDown went off the air last week, Roman Reigns gathered himself behind the scenes and told Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa that he fully intends to end the careers of the Usos once and for all, with it speculated that it was Roman Reigns who asked Triple H and WWE management to get him and Solo Sikoa that massive tag team match with the Usos at Money in the Bank, because Roman wants to finish off the Usos once and for all. A new breaking backstage report has leaked that Paul Heyman was a bit scared of Roman Reigns for the way he was acting after Jey Uso's betrayal on SmackDown this past week, because while Heyman does not like what the Usos did to the Tribal Chief and the Bloodline overall, Heyman is worried that Roman Reigns will, in fact, end the careers of Jimmy and Jey come Money in the Bank, with the sheer amount of rage that Roman has right now after that betrayal on SmackDown. Clearly, Paul Heyman still cares about the Usos to some extent, despite everything that has happened recently, but the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns sets the tone in the Bloodline, and Heyman can likely do nothing to stop the wrath of Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, and we will just have to wait and see if the Usos will be able to stop Roman and Solo Sikoa from putting them on the shelf indefinitely from WWE after their upcoming match, because Reigns does not plan to hold back whatsoever, which is a scary thought. WWE star confirms Drew McIntyre will be back in a WWE ring. Now the latest updates have revealed that there has been a push recently to have Drew McIntyre back in the creative plans behind the scenes in WWE before Money in the Bank on July 1st, with the sentiment being that WWE wants all of their European stars to be on hand for the show taking place in London, England, with Drew McIntyre being among the top stars that fall under that category, so it really should not be any surprise that WWE wants McIntyre back very soon. there have been meetings taking place over the past couple of weeks regarding pitches being made for Drew McIntyre's return to television, and there was a report just a few days ago that indicated Drew McIntyre did sign a new contract with WWE, which was really the biggest concern of fans. Was Drew going to re-sign with WWE, considering his contract expires early next year in 2024, or would McIntyre choose to walk away from the company and maybe try his luck in another wrestling promotion like AEW, because of the fact that Drew felt he was being misused by WWE and not given the creative direction that he wanted. However, if the news and reports are true, McIntyre has signed a new deal with WWE to remain in the company, and a fellow WWE star, Ridge Holland of the Brawling Brutes, has provided fans with a great update on McIntyre, and he feels Drew will be back in a WWE ring very soon. Here's what Ridge Holland had to say regarding Drew in a recent interview, quote, "He's fine, Drew's fine. He's probably in the gym as we speak lifting 2 cows. The big human, he's fine. Drew's good, I don't know for sure, I don't know anything. I just know how to throw a headbutt, I think. Whether it's a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you'll see Drew McIntyre back in a WWE ring." Let us know down in the comment section below if you guys are happy that all signs are pointing to Drew McIntyre making his way back to WWE television in the near future. And when Drew does return, what should the company do with him? A lot of fans seemingly want to see Drew McIntyre turn heel and set his sights on Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship on the Raw brand when he returns, and a heel Drew McIntyre could definitely be a huge problem for Seth's title reign if booked correctly. And who knows, with all the creative discussions currently going on behind the scenes regarding Drew's return, it is possible that a heel Drew McIntyre is a superstar planned to put an end to Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight title reign. Regardless, give us your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Charlotte Flair winning WWE Women's title from Asuka. Now, last week on SmackDown, Adam Pearce presented the Raw Women's Champion at the time, Asuka, with a brand new WWE Women's Championship belt, which looks extremely similar to Roman Reigns' Undisputed Championship belt, with the only real noticeable difference being that Asuka's belt has a white strap. Regardless, before Asuka could even get a chance to really appreciate her new title, Charlotte Flair made her WWE return out of nowhere to confront Asuka and demand a title opportunity, in which Asuka would accept. And by all means, many fans on social media felt like this was all too predictable, seeing as though Charlotte Flair always seems to get a title opportunity whenever she returns. The WWE Women's Championship match between Asuka and Charlotte Flair is set to go down on the June 30th edition of Friday Night SmackDown, and a new report has revealed that WWE may be surprisingly having Charlotte Flair win the WWE Women's title from Asuka on the June 30th edition of SmackDown, with WWE apparently wanting Flair to lead the women's division on SmackDown, with Asuka basically being a transitional champion, and this would almost be identical to the situation in December 2022, where Charlotte Flair returned on SmackDown and won the title from Ronda Rousey. So definitely a scenario that has already happened before in WWE, and just recently to boot.